So we got the template done, 14 by 14, you know, and we put it up on the ceiling. Hold on. Last video was the roof rack video. Isn't this video supposed to be the solar, the whole point of doing the first video in the first place? Oh, well. So, as you can see, here are the two solar panels, and there are not two solar panels. We put the two solar panels on the roof, and they fit perfectly. But after a couple days of using them with our battery, we realized that the charge that the solar panels were giving, which is only 200 watts, they're only 100 watts each, just wasn't, it was a lot, but it wasn't necessarily enough. So as you can see here, we got another 200 watt panel by itself. So now we have 3 panels, but I don't know if you can tell, but this one is quite a bit bigger than those. So we're gonna have to pretty much rearrange the whole top of the roof just to fit another solar panel, and I just don't know exactly what that's gonna look like. Yeah, well, that was vibes. Anyway, let's get back to the video you came here to see, the fan video. Yeah, fans. And sketched it out. You know, we got the middle, the exact middle. Put it up on there so we can drill it out up there, and we can figure out, draw some pilot holes, see what's going on upstairs, figure out if this is a good idea or not. And if it's not, it's gonna be kind of not okay, because then we have holes in our ceiling and then we gotta fill those up. So hopefully this is cool, this is vibes, because we have this telling us kind of where the roof racks are running, and this is not even near it. So I'm thinking it'll have plenty of space to be free. And we know that the solar panels kind of stop here, because my initial plan was to cut out one of these squares right here, but being underneath the van now, I see that I cannot do that. So we're going a little bit further towards the back, and that's fine. It's all good vibes. We got one little bump to deal with, and it'll be smooth sailing from there. But yeah, let me drill this hole. I don't need that. Let's see.
Careful.
What are we thinking, that?
Yeah, looks good.
Nah.
Nice. Ooh.
I always get so scared when shit falls on my face.
Salad.
Even though I have glasses on, always remember glasses. Also, I feel like it's still like in my eyelash or something. No, actually.
No, you were wearing the glasses. You're fine.
See, it always trips me out. I don't even know what's going on.
Hey,
but you know,
fancy.
we're under the knife. Oh, look, freedom! Right at that little hole. And yeah, come on, let's go see what it looks like upstairs. Just a skip and a hop. Oh yeah, look at that hole. You can see it from here. That little hole right there. Anyway, it's not near anything. That's vibes. That's kind of all we were looking for. We could probably even fit this bar in between that, and it'll look really cool and vibes, you know? Anyway. Well, I think we're going to drill a couple more holes to go there, and we'll be on our way. You know what it is. Here you go. I'm not exactly sure why we stopped recording, but what I started doing is putting the holes on the corner. I only did one, and I was like, wait, we're not recording, that's silly. One issue we started having is that this bit is like one size too small to have these little like kind of like flat parts in it for this these little teeth to grip. And so it kind of spins a little bit, so we gotta be a little bit mindful of that, you know. We gotta think about things sometimes before we do them, sometimes. So this was a little bit tricky, because it looks like the edge of the cardboard was probably weak, so we didn't get a full nice edge there, but we can kind of imagine the corner is like right where my finger is. So I'm gonna go like right here. I think that's a vibe. Oh, it had no issues that time. Right when it's on camera, it performs well. So that's how you put a hole in your ceiling. All right, you know, that one was a little off, just like that one, but you know, we love them either way. Ooh, I like that vibe.
Well,
Good vibe, you know.
there it
Oh,
goes.
see,
Yep.
this is our predicament. That's my predicament. Well, you just take it slow, and she takes it, and she does it, and she, you know, it's done. All right, so we're on the roof, as you can see. We have a taped out, well, I'm gonna probably do a little bit more so that I can spray paint around it whenever I finish cutting it, but this is pretty much what it is. Instead of drawing something, I decided to just use the tape. It's gonna be a lot straighter than I can draw. Anyway, this is a little bit different, but we got the circular saw up here. You know what the vibe is. We have it has a blade that can cut this stuff,
Unistrut,
which is pretty thick. It's 14 gauge. Our roof is not 14 gauge, so this is gonna cut it pretty fast and quick, and it's kind of the only thing we have to cut it fast and quick, and it's gonna be a lot straighter than anything else. So a tip that we saw is to tape it up so that way it doesn't rattle as much. It's coming together. This is kind of the scariest part for me. Is the actual cutting.
You're doing great, though.
Thank you. Whew. Dude, that thing cuts like butter, dude. I'm so glad we're doing that one. Oh, why did I do that? Okay, this just popped up. All right, yeah, kind of. Let's get these pesky buggers off here. I can see in the van. All right, and there's the hole. Hello.
Hello.
Well, I guess I don't need these and this anymore. As you can see, I am sweating my ass off. It is hot up on this roof, and squatting while lifting. How heavy? It doesn't say how heavy it is, but it is heavy. Oh my gosh, I'm peeling the paint now. I'm going to repaint this whole area. Oh no. Alright, so we've kind of run into a predicament. As you can see, it is no longer daytime, and something our van loves to do is have condensation on the outside because it's metal. And that's not going to work because now the paint is going to take a lot longer to dry, and even though it doesn't look super late, it's already 9 o'clock at night, and we don't really want to bother our neighbors like that. So we're going to grab a tarp and toss it over it, and hope it doesn't rain, honestly. That'll be fun. This is a fun thing right now. We always start our projects too late in the day. It's all right. It is what it is. We're out here and we're not trying to wake up our neighbors, even though honestly, the thing is, it's 9 o'clock and the fucking paint is wet. It's wet. And we don't really care what it looks like. Don't say anything. And if you do, it won't hurt my feelings. Alright, so we got the tarp on the van. I also put a little box underneath it to kind of keep it from it's not gonna focus, but to keep it from the tarp from touching it while it dries. So that's what we're gonna do. It's not expecting to rain at all tomorrow, so I'm not too worried about it. But we've tied it down, or Kristen has tied it down. I did not. I watched her tie it down. But yeah, that's what she's done doing. All right, so I'm on top of the van. We're gonna be putting the vents on. It's another day. You know, we got the tarp worked perfectly. You know what the vibe is. Yeah. All right. So I have some butyl tape. I'm going to be lining the perimeter of this. So that's what she looks like. Now it's time to put this on. I know that we have to keep the metal bits towards the side. Alright, so now I'm gonna go through and drill some holes where the screws are going. Doesn't that sound like a whole bunch of fun? That'll be okay. All right, all the way open. The cord should go in. Thank you. Okay. Oh wait, it's backwards. That's it. So now we've got some Loctite Marine. I've heard a couple different things of what to use. There's like stuff specifically for RVs, but and like ceilings and stuff, but this is pretty much the best thing you could get as opposed to that. And there it is. The hole over here, so you can see there's a bump here. Oh, I dropped the caulk and gun. But the this right here was all open because of this divot right here, and I ended up putting a decent amount of butyl tape in there, but I also just filled it in with the marine caulk. And the Loctite, and I think it looks pretty good. I went over with my finger and tried to make it look a little bit nicer, but yeah, we'll just wait for that to dry and see what happens. Look at here, Kristen went ahead and so now the it outside. Look at it. Ooh, what's up, guys? Anyway, that's what that is. And good job. All right, as you can see, she's on there. I got these screws installed. We let the what's it called, sealant, adhesive, whatever, sit for a couple hours. It says to let it sit 24 hours, but we're not painting it or really touching it or anything. We're just putting this on, so it should be fine. We're gonna come up in the morning and check it, but yeah, that's what it looks like, and I think it looks pretty great. I'll probably leave this on here until we know for sure that it's ready, but yeah, good job. There it is. Whoop, 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 whoop. It looks pretty dang good, sir. That looks pretty dang good. All right, so we have it wired up. This and this, you know, obviously we're gonna clean this up, and this is gonna be tucked in and stuff, but I got it running down there and here to a fuse box where I got it on a 5 amp fuse. 5 volts I think is the max that this fan draws. The carport max is 15, so it should be perfectly fine and everything should work. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and press this button here. Oh, it's on. Okay. And it's on. Now we're on the roof again. And as you can see, the wrapping paper is still on there. So what we're gonna do is take the wrapping paper off. I felt like this would be fun to show. Ooh, she pretty. She pretty. Oh girl. Oh girl. You can kind of see in too. It is very sleek. It's got the snorkel so you can use it in the rain. And I think that's pretty cool. So that is the install. We do have one more piece that's gonna go in once the roof is in, but we're not worried about that right now. Tomorrow I'm gonna do some wiring for it.
Be sure to hit that Fortnite like and subscribe Fortnite button.